Previously on the rap game. Anybody here want to be a rapper when they grow up? First, I had the kids tell someone else's story to a classroom of kindergartners.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Then I gave the kids an assignment to write a rap to tell me what their story was.
If I keep it moving, I know it'll all be alright.
I had the kids come to the studio and get in the booth and show me what they got.
But I creeped down the stairs to get a different view. It was biblical, how they was flipping like reciprocal.
After hearing all the kids' raps, Sire fell from #1 to #5 on the hit list. Sire.
What?
Queen Amaya dethroned Sire to take the #1 spot. Amaya.
Oh, decided ain't no more friends in this. We ain't eating at the table, we ain't doing none of that.
This week, I'm putting the kids back up on stage to see what they got. Can Amaya stay at the top of the hit list, or will she continue to stumble? This ain't no game, this the rap game. Rap game. Rap game.
Howdy, neighbor. Good job. I love your song.
I couldn't properly congratulate you at first because I was upset about the battle situation. But now that it's all said and done, congratulations!
Thank you.
You're so close yet so far away. You gotta make that move and just gotta keep putting in your work. Ready for what the challenge brings.
We still got work to do. I'm not content at #3. But hey, girl, 2 next week, 1 next week.
Bro.
Two hands, Naya.
Last week, me and Sire had to battle for the bottom spots.
Sire, you held back.
To get #4, it was just like a slap in the face. I do not want to go back to Detroit without the chain. In Detroit, it's a lot of poverty, it's a lot of drugs, a lot of murders. You can be here today and gone tomorrow. So you just gotta be prepared and ready for anything. For 4 and 5, though.
Man.
Really?
So this week, my thing is just to show JD I'm here for a reason. I didn't come here to play around. I came here to handle strictly business.
Like, just because we friends, y'all gotta just hold back or nothing.
When something happens in the house, I think you feel personally attacked, or like you feel like everybody's against y'all, or you feel like everybody hates Sire. And it's like, it's just not that for everybody. After the hit list for week 3, Brandy felt like everyone wanted to see Sire fail or see Sire #5, and it was just like, that ain't true.
Like, JD is absolutely right, we are not friends, and we are here for a competition.
She and I are both very much alike. We just kind of pop off, but I've done enough of my anger management that I can count to 20 to not burst. Brandy just kind of burst. I don't want to see you betrayed like no ignorant black female. You know what I'm saying? I could sit back and just watch you look like a fool every day.
Me and London don't see eye to eye.
Every day and be like, oh well.
I appreciate your opinion, London, but I'm not trying to be funny. You looked exactly that and some on week 1.
Ain't no way she's supposed to be another 5. You gotta pass.
Chill, London, chill.
London. So you're not exactly the person I'm gonna take advice from. We're not gonna keep this fake Kiki and Kaka. Let's sit at the table, establish very clearly that we do not with each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if that's the case, that's cool. There's no love in war. There's no friends in competition. At the end of the night, I know that it's every man for themselves in here.
Push it to the limit, I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to win it, yeah, I'm in it to win it. I swear to God, I ain't gonna stop till I'm ballin' like Russell.
This week is about knowing your audience. So I'm bringing these kids to this high school because this is their target audience. And they should be performing for that age group. If I'm gonna sign one of these kids to my label, I need them to know who's buying the records. All right, welcome y'all, it's week 4. So last week, I took y'all to the kiddie school. But this week is about y'all really getting to know who y'all audience really is. So y'all at the high school, a real high school. This is like one of probably the most popular high schools in Atlanta. These kids at this school probably are hard critics of music. You think? Anyway, so that's what this whole week is about, learning your audience. It's really, really important to know your target audience because they tell you the do's and don'ts to get you to where you gotta go. So I got 2 students. This is my senior right here.
Yeah, Tyrone.
Hey.
I see Tyrone, I'm like, oh my God.
This is my junior.
Abrielle. Hi, Abrielle.
Now, what's gonna happen is they got a prom at the end of this week, and you guys are gonna help them ask their dates.
Okay.
I'm a freshman. You know, I've never been to prom before, so this is gonna be something different.
Pray to God that they don't say no. Now, I don't really know what a promposal is. I didn't get to go to the prom, I'm sorry. But apparently, you know, these kids are going way out, pulling out the red carpet, doing everything to ask somebody to go to the prom with them. All right, so since it's two of them, I'm gonna split y'all up into groups. Tyler, Eli, and Naya. I'm putting Naya and Tyler together with Eli because Naya and Tyler have great stage presence. And that boy Eli, he needs a little help. So I think they'll help him out. With Abrir, Amaya, and Saya. I'm putting Amaya and Saya together because I feel like Amaya knows how to write a song probably better than Saya at this point. But at the same time, Amaya seems to be shy, but Saya, no way. So I'm putting them together.
Nice to meet you, too.
When JD said I was gonna be working with Amaya, I can't flex. I was dying. Cause you know, when you did the battles the first week, I murdered her. Blame Jermaine. He was the one to start this. He found a hungry artist. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Can we get past this? We good?
All right, so parents, this is what I need y'all to do. Go home, I got this. Y'all cool. I'll see y'all later.
Got him.
Whoa.
I need to see if these kids know how to interact with their peers, so I'm kicking the parents out. Y'all get to rest and go home, kick it, have some tea, whatever y'all wanna do. Right now, each group is gonna have about a half an hour to work with their high school student. They gotta figure out their lyrics and how they're gonna do this prom proposal.
So I want you guys to help me do a proposal to my boyfriend. He's going to be in a class meeting in the auditorium later on today. So that's where I wanted to happen at.
Okay.
Abrielle wants us to make a proposal to her boyfriend. And then she told us that she wanted it to be simple. But I was like, we could be simple, but still in a sly way and make it interesting.
Wait, we could pretend we're in the class. Like, we gotta say something like we're making like an announcement for the class. Like,
Yeah, be like, hold on, like, Mrs. Janice, can I say something right quick?
yeah.
Her boyfriend is in a senior meeting that's held by the principal. And so I thought of this really cool idea to pretend that we're a part of the classroom and that I was gonna raise my hand and then start the rap.
By the time the verse ends, we'll be at the stage, we'll finish it out. So what we're trying to say is that it'd be the bomb.
If Jacquees-
Jacquees, if you could take me to prom.
Yeah. Okay, Mir, get this down.
I'm just hoping that we could pull it off because we're gonna be sitting on different sides of the auditorium. And I'm just hoping that we do everything, get there at the same time.
I'd say, okay, I got it.
I was thinking, having the prom proposal on the field,
Okay.
Football field.
Yeah, on the football field.
What's her name?
Brianna.
I've had a crush on Brianna since, middle school.
I was getting a little mad. I'm like, I don't want to do no promposal for him because I want to go. You can ask me to prom. You don't got to ask her. You can ask me to prom.
So I got an idea, right? At the last bar, instead of us finishing it off, you walk in and be like, yo, will you go to prom with me or something like that in the...
Yeah, we could try something like that. I like that.
The plan to prompose for Tyrone is we're all three gonna have our own parts in the rap, and basically at the end he's gonna walk out and ask her, if she'll go to prom with him.
You my dog for sure. We gonna make this prom a show, yeah?
Since middle school, you have my... I'm gonna get my lyrics. Just give me about 10 seconds.
Come on, Eli. Come on, Eli.
As I was starting to rehearse, I started mixing up a couple of words. So, I was definitely a little bit worried about, how things are gonna turn out. Since middle school, you have my heart, you see. Me and you, that's the prophecy. I'm the king, can you be my queen? So Brianna.
Will you go to prom with me?
Yeah. Okay, we got this 1 minute. We got it down.
Okay, it's the moment of truth. It's time for these prom proposals to get popping. I hope these kids understand how big this is. If they don't get a yes, damn. What's gonna happen then?
Hey, good afternoon. Does everyone know what Friday is?
Yes.
What is Friday?
Prom.
The prom.
The plan is like this. I'm gonna sit right here at the end of the aisle next to the boyfriend. Amaya, she's gonna sit down there at the end of the aisle next to the girl. So when she say her line, I tell him, get up, walk with me.
Please ensure that you follow the curfew.
I keep telling myself, don't get nervous. And I'm trying to make sure that I still have my lyrics memorized.
Does anybody have any questions or concerns as it relates to that? Yes, Amaya.
Uh-oh, here we go.
He's the love of his life, and that ain't gonna change.
His heart beats whenever he hears a name, sees this touchdown.
And he's an ace.
The whole world lights up whenever he sees her face.
And it goes both ways.
So what she's trying to say
is that it would be the bomb.
Jaquez.
Can I take you to prom?
Yes, thank you.
Throw me 5 stars on Angie's list or something, cause I rocks with this. I don't even know what you rate people on, but whatever you rate people on, rate me good, cause I deserve it.
Yes, hey, that was fun,
That was fun.
Yes! Yes, yes, yes! We got a yes! One down. One more to go.
So they gonna flip, and we gonna run when you run, and then
I'm gonna just wait on Tyrone's cue.
Yeah, I'm gonna run on Tyrone's cue.
Tyrone, he has this big old banner that says, "Going to prom with you will feel like a touchdown." And he wants to run through the banner and then start our bars.
Oh, she's here.
Oh, yeah, that's her right there in the gray.
She walking over here.
All right, let me know when you're ready, Tyrone.
Yeah.
I really don't want to mess this up for Tyrone because, you know, this is his promposal. You know, he's only going to be able to do this once. You ready?
Let's go.
Naya, let her know. Let's touchdown for prom this year. Been knowing you for 6 years. I love your laughing, all your cheers. I wanted you, and now I'm
Look,
here.
my cheerleader, let me make this clear. My #1 fan up in them bleachers. You my dog for sure. We gon' make this prom a show. Yeah.
Since middle school, girl, you have my heart. Since
Come on.
Crap.
Eli. You had to mess up your rap.
#1 fan up in them bleachers. You my dog for sure. We gon' make this prom a show. Yeah.
Since middle school, girl, you have my heart. Since
Come on. Come on now.
Crap. I just missed 2 words at the end of my rhyme, and like my mind is just like flooded at this point.
Eli did stumble, but being that we are a team, you know, you stumble, we gonna pick right back up.
Come on. Middle school, you have my heart receipt. Me and you, front seat.
I'm the king. Will you be my queen?
So, Brianna?
Will you go to prom with me?
Yes.
Tyler jumped in and saved the day, and I'm very grateful for that because, you know, it showed me that my teammates had my back.
You had it, Eli.
I can't believe
Eli, bro, you had it.
I've never seen people rap a promposal. It's very different and very unique.
Prom is gonna be lit.
Can't wait.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
All right. So, today, y'all basically got a chance to see some of who would possibly be your audience, right?
Yes.
This week is about learning your audience. Yeah, I wonder what y'all are doing at the end of this week?
Yeah.
You will be performing at their prom.
I knew it.
You knew it?
Oh, this prom finna be litty city. You know, any prom is gonna be lit, but you know, it's finna be crazy.
No more mess ups. You gotta get your rap right. You gotta have it all the way tight, because y'all coming there as a representation of me.
So this week's assignment is come up with a song that they're gonna perform at the end of the week at the Mays High School prom. This week is all about knowing your audience, and that audience is gonna be the junior, senior class at the prom.
The way y'all work together today, we just gonna leave it like that. So y'all gonna be a group, and y'all gonna be a group. All right?
Okay. So me and Amaya are working together. Again, I'm mad nervous. When it comes to performances, she forgets her lyrics.
You ain't in no rain gang.
I'm not finna be #5 2 weeks in a row. I'd rather be 6.
You gotta start when y'all get home, because tomorrow y'all gonna have rehearsal.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All right. See y'all later.
Okay, we got this. Okay.
So these kids got a lot of work to do. Rehearsal is tomorrow, and their performance at the prom is in 2 days. It's only 2 days away. They better not embarrass me, and they better be ready.
It's been one thing after another.
Yeah.
You know, there's no telling what the actual challenge is gonna be.
I know.
Here comes trouble.
We're a group.
We're a group. We're performing at the prom.
I know it.
We had to do a proposal. I think Sire was paired with Amaya for strategy. JD wants to see, will you work with her? You know what I'm saying? You guys have been at odds ever since the battle.
Everybody.
That's us right there.
That's what y'all want?
I like that. I like that. I like that.
That's money right there.
I like that. As soon as we get the beat and we start playing, I immediately started getting ideas of how my flow is gonna sound and everything. I'm always like packing all my songs with like lyrics after lyrics after lyrics. So to memorize all that in one day, it's gonna be very difficult.
Better get it, lady. Come on, people, sing it with me. Right.
There you go. There you go.
I do feel like I'm seeing a more confident girl this week. I think the #1 helped her release that baggage. I think, yeah, she's definitely more confident.
On the gangster jazz.
So,
I like
are
that.
we doing the Benjamin E. Maybe Lit beat?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
We should do that? Okay.
My team decided to incorporate Benjamin E. Mays so we can get more crowd participation. I don't want Eli to mess up. I don't want to mess up either.
All right, so Benjamin E. May we lit. Benjamin E. May we lit.
The only prior performances I've had was the Cypher.
Ain't no way I'm going home without that chain. That's in the discussion.
So this is, for the most part, my first actual performance. And, you know, it's definitely got my nerves going.
You should definitely add a little bit of choreography in there.
So, what are we gonna do about Eli?
Can't dance.
You can dance?
Like, I can sort of dance. It's just like, it's just not my foreplay. You know what I'm saying? It's like not my forte.
Listen. You don't know.
People might think I'm lying, but, you know, sometimes I got some moves, you know. I just cringed saying that.
The struggle was real, okay? Trying to give this baby some rhythm. He tried though, po thing, but he ain't got no rhythm in his bone. Po baby.
When you slide, you gotta add like
Eli does not get his moves from me. It was great to see Ebony and London help Eli with his dancing, everything.
You gotta start doing it now.
I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it.
Come on in, come on in.
Yesterday, I paired these rappers up into 2 groups and had them do promposals. Then I told them to go home and write a song that they would perform later on in the week at the prom. Today, it's time for rehearsals.
Y'all ready for rehearsal?
Yes.
Okay, everybody got their lyrics? You got your lyrics?
Yeah.
This is a big school, so the crowd is gonna be like 500 people.
You know, this is a space where if you don't got your lyrics, this is where you're supposed to get it out.
Prom is one of the biggest nights of the year for these high schoolers, so I'm nervous as hell. This is their first performance in front of a crowd since week 1. If they don't do what they gotta do tomorrow, they're gonna make me look bad, and I can't have that.
Y'all got 40 minutes to really work through and do what you gotta do. So I'm gonna have y'all start first. All right?
This rehearsal is super important because we get to see what the stage looks like and how the setup is going to be. I've never had to perform in front of 500 people before, but I still have to do what I had to do. I'm definitely nervous though.
The lyrical genie is at it again. Causing chaos in the struggle of a man. But me if not again, I am my colleague. They say, I ran out of breath.
Amaya was having a very, very, very hard time getting through her verse. My son puts on a good enough show by himself that he'll hold you down, he'll work the stage, but ultimately, we're being judged as a team, not as individuals. All right, let's go. Thank you.
The lyrical genie is at it again. Causing chaos with the struggle of a man. Chop him up, then do it again. 2 of your friends, my mom is not again. I am my colleague.
All right, look, stop worrying about all this dancing and just worry about your lyrics. Worry about what you gotta say.
All right, I got you.
Really, what it really look like for you, you just need to practice learning your rap because you don't know the rap and you gotta look at the paper.
Rehearsal did not go as planned. If we screw this up, we had never lived that down. We can never perform in Atlanta again. We done. We gotta go hard.
Hey. I'm hoping that today goes by smooth, nobody forget their verses.
Check.
Knowing that this is gonna be a big performance, I really hope that my spot can go higher. I wanna get #1.
You ain't with us. Benjamin, we can't fall out. Let's again. How we going crazy head to toe. Breaking us again.
Come on. Let me tell you something. You need to focus. Get your lyrics. You had them before you left, all right?
I'm really not worried. I'm just worried for the people who have been messing up. If Eli messes up his words again, it could possibly bring down the whole team. I don't choke like that.
Get your lyrics out.
Benjamin, got the sauce. You ain't with us. Ain't getting lost.
Benjamin
I feel like Kobe from the three. The leg fatigue. I feel like my diamonds say E. Yeah. Flying up to the sky.
If you feel you fumble, you pull out the bag. Go.
Cause you're not gonna have that on stage.
You're not gonna have it. Go.
Yes, with all the pressure of not having my lyrics down, everything's, getting to me at this rehearsal.
Don't let nobody know you mess up. Do you understand? You grab from a bar that you've known since you was born.
I was very glad to hear London be completely, brutally honest with it. Eli takes criticism like that better from other people than he does from me.
I'ma treat you like I treat her.
Please
you
do.
won't let nobody see you up. I cannot afford for Eli to mess up. This is not the Titanic. You're not finna take us all down with you. Do not fumble.
Yes, ma'am.
If you feel you fumble, you pull out the bag. Go.
During rehearsal, Eli struggled with his words. He even had a hard time reading them off of his pad.
I'ma treat you like I treat her.
Please
you
do.
won't let nobody see you up. You understand?
Yes, ma'am. It sucks to be the one, screwing up when, everybody's looking at you.
You won't let nobody see you fumble and weak. Start with the bars that you do know from here. When you feel yourself fumble, grab the bag.
Yes, ma'am. London tells me during the rehearsals that, if I don't know my lyrics, I just have to pull something out of the bag. Life fatigue, I felt it. Hey, look, put me on the same page, you ain't close to me. So that's what I started doing, spitting bars that I know. We can take this inside, no groceries. Trying to check up on my name like a notary. Trying to check up on my name like a notary. I swear to God, I'm the man, though. Swear to God, I'm the man, though. Said he hating, but we know that you a fan, though. I try to catch you outside, but you ran, though.
Yeah.
You're doing a different rap.
Yes.
This is rehearsal. Don't practice to mess up. That sounds crazy. I practice to mess up.
Yes, sir.
Don't nobody do that.
Why do you practice to mess up? That's like practicing to lose. Who does that? LeBron, what you shooting for? Because we gonna lose tomorrow. Get the out of here.
I won't say that everybody's ready. Each group has different challenges that y'all know y'all gotta do. Y'all should continue to keep rehearsing. This is the thing. It's gonna be 500 people there. So don't embarrass yourself, and definitely don't embarrass me. Everybody got work to do. That's all I can tell you. All right, see y'all later.
Now, both of these groups have a lot of work to do before tomorrow's performance, and they better get it together because this audience is gonna be tough, I'm sure.
You have to get your name on the waiting list for Salon Rapgam. Everything's turned into Salon Rapgam, is what I've called it. I was super excited. It looks like something's really about to go down here.
Eli do need some swag.
Today, I just want to go out there and, give them a good performance. I'm going in front of 500 people. I've been working on calming myself, and I know that at this point, I know my lyrics. So I'm just making sure I don't overstress myself.
Naya comes out, and I was just like... Naya looks amazing. I'm like, yo.
Sire wants this picture with me.
Of course.
Sire look wavy, but I don't want no distractions because it's dang, my first prom I'm going to, I'm about to be performing at. I have to focus on the performance. All I gotta do is kill it, make sure I don't stumble on my raps.
Your boy Eli Triplett.
This week is all about knowing your audience. And tonight, we're gonna be prom crashers. And we're gonna make sure that this prom is the best prom that they've ever seen. Ta-da!
Fahid, the sneeze, just release me, Millie.
Tonight, I have to continue to prove myself that I deserve to be #1 again. But the biggest concern that I have for prom is that I'm just gonna have my mind go blank. I'm really not trying to do that again and go backwards. I'm trying to keep going forward.
If I go this way and you go that way, be careful. Going into the prom, I'm looking at Amaya and I'm like, yo, I really hope we are not going to do how we rehearsed.
Benjamin E. Mays High School, are y'all ready? Yeah! All my seniors, make some noise!
I'm mad nervous. I'm like, everybody's here. It feel like not only Earth's population, but we ain't discovered the life on Mars yet, and they came. That's how many people is there. I'm like, we cannot mess up, dog.
You look for Maya and Saya!
The crowd is definitely lit. I've never performed on a big stage like that in front of that many people. So as soon as I step onto the platform, I get all the butterflies in my stomach, and I'm just like, whew, it's okay. I got this. I got this. I have to keep like calming myself down.
Benjamin Mays, what's up? Last game, run the city. We about to get it litty. We about to get it litty. Let me hear y'all sing it with me. My prize on 150. Yeah. My energy running up a milli. Hey, I can make bad boy, they call me Diddy. Hey, boss up, those days, you with me. Hey, get off, flex up, west up, be made, you with me. Last game, run the city. We about to get it litty. Lyrical genius, at it again. Put some more cans, let's back on the pen. Chop it up and do it again. Make the most you do what you said. Now, why are they calling me? Then why are they on me? Then why are they on me? Why are they on me? Hold up.
Oh my God. I froze up. I was like,
What is going on? You went over this 1,000 times. How did you forget?
I started getting mad at myself. Like, you had one job. You had one job.
Then why are they on me? Why are they on me? Hold up.
Oh, man, come on, Maya, not again.
Oh my God, I froze. I see all these kids staring at me, expecting me to rap. I was like, snap out of it. You're not about to make yourself look bad in front of all these kids.
I am iconic and you are hypnotic. They say I'm psychotic, but what is it running like mine? I love you, my brother. We fight the night, they say we're tight. Rap game, run the skating. We about to get it litty. We about to get it litty. Let me hear y'all sing it with me. Benjamin
Thank God Saya goes first, because Saya's hyped enough to make sure that the show is gonna move. But when we get to Amaya, not only did she stop and freeze, she has forgotten her lyrics as well.
Amaya slipping up everything. I mean, because you can't come back from that.
It's a long headed zone. In the green room, I was feeling anxious. I was feeling excited. I know my lyrics. But as long as everybody else do, we straight.
Homie, when I step in, I don't need nothing to guess it.
I've never done anything on this scale. It's definitely nerve-wracking, especially for my first performance.
I don't need nothing to guess it.
I've, pounded my lyrics into my head over and over and over again. So I'm feeling very confident with this performance.
I go by the name of Tyler Rain, aka the Princess of Trill.
I go by the name of Eli Triplet.
I go by the name Naya Kassan, straight out of Detroit, Michigan. Make some noise!
As I'm on the stage, I see all these kids. If you forget your words in front of a big prom, that's a big problem. I was nervous. Dog, like, we gotta kill it.
I'm gonna need Benjamin E. May High School to make some noise. When we say Benjamin E., we need y'all to say May is lit. Benjamin E. May we?
Benjamin E.
Let's go, DJ. Benjamin E. Benjamin E. May is lit. Benjamin E. Got the song chillin' with a second look. Hold my dog coming in with 100. People with me, yeah, you know every punch. Pull up and I'm riding you rubber, they funny. It's not gonna worry, baby, you gonna stop it. Baby, let it go and cry, huh? You got to win your new pay, huh? Your name is Tyler Brand. Hollywood is on the card. Boy, leave me alone. Just to know I hate a song. Wait, baby, whipping, whoop. Prom made, they don't trippin', whoop.
Benjamin E. Benjamin E. Benjamin E. Got the sauce if you ain't with it.
Go. Benjamin, walk in, cross out, flex again. Pound me going crazy, head to toe. We breaking necks again. Waiting all year. Yeah. Now we here. Everybody's talking crazy in the city. Chandeliers and the roof. Chandeliers. Music flooded in my ear.
Oh my God. Naya just stopped and stumbled for a minute.
My ear. Breaking nigga, why we here?
But Tyler did the ad-lib and they held each other down.
We here, yeah.
Benjamin E, you know who he be. I feel like Hollywood the beat. Cause I'm the only when I step in. I didn't know they in the seat.
Yeah.
Feel like Kobe on my off day. Wait, I don't never take one of them.
Yeah.
Eli messed up his lyrics. He forgot like his last 4 bars.
And then the sky, you know that we taking it high.
Yeah.
But then he bounced back and recovered.
You feel like this in the sky. Well, guess what? I'm getting mine.
Benjamin E.
Now we lit. Benjamin E. Benjamin E. Got the sauce if you ain't with
Visually, I think Tyler looks the most comfortable on stage. But Naya, she fumbled. Thank God that Tyler picked up Naya's bars, because if not, Naya would have been out here looking just like Amaya. And Eli did the same thing. But he didn't mess up like Amaya did, and he was quick on his feet. So he started dancing and getting the girls to screaming, showing us that he knows who his audience is. Even though I know you messed up.
Naya, you good. We teamwork that. I picked up for it. We got you good. You good.
There were some standouts in each group's performance. I mean, the songs connected with the crowd, but honestly, I'm not impressed. 3 out of 5 kids messed up their lyrics. You can take that back home. I need 100% every time.
Hey, saucy, saucy, hey, saucy, hey, saucy, hey, saucy, hey, saucy, hey, saucy, hey, yeah.
Yo.
Hey, y'all, JD here.
I'm only gonna pick one of these kids, so every time I ask them to do something in front of me, I need their A game. Everybody knows I'm not someone to give second chances easily, so they better step up. What's up, y'all?
Hi.
I decided to come to talk to you guys because last night's performances left me unimpressed. I mean, 3 out of the 5 of you forgot their lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And the battles, I haven't really been satisfied with the battles at all. If you feel like you're not gonna be able to come through with the battle, you could go ahead and bow out. This is the rap game. Think about Meek Mills. Think about Nicki Minaj. Think about who are not gonna give you 1 second chance. They gonna look at your ass and be like, you got something? And you freeze? If you freeze and don't give them what they got, it's a wrap. You can forget about it. Make me look at you. Stand out, do something. Make me want to change the hit list, period. I'm watching to see who wants to get out of this house and go take on the rest of the world. That's it. So, we are gonna have a battle this week, but it won't be everybody on this week's hit list. So the 2 people that battle this week are fighting for a spot to be on my hit list.
Oh my God. The last time he said that we were fighting for a spot on a hit list, somebody went home.
Richie, come on.
You good. You're a
Come on.
rapper.
Y'all understand what's going on? So over the last few weeks, I've had these kids battle to improve their spot on the hit list. But this week, they got a battle to get on the hit list. I hope me leaving somebody off the hit list this week shows the whole gang they gotta step their game up. No more playing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the last 2 people that I feel need to do this write a rap and let me know why you need to be here, why I need to pay attention to you, why nobody else can with you, that rap.
Right now, I feel very anxious. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna have to battle because, you know, I did mess up on my lyrics.
So this week, the 2 people that's battling, Amaya and Naya.
JD announces me and Amaya about the battle. I'm like, hold on, JD, hold on. Look, first of all, Eli messed up way worse. He forgot his whole verse. Like, no, that means you trying to put me down to her level, and I don't like that, like.
All right, I need you guys to show me the reason why you need to be here and why you need to stay here. Both Naya and Amaya stumbled in their performance. Eli messed up too. But he had the crowd in his pocket. Naya and Amaya freezing up on stage, I can't have that. So I'm gonna give them a second chance. Look me in my eyes and show me that you need to be on this hit list. All right, when I come back for the hit list tomorrow, that's what we're gonna do. I'll see y'all later. All right.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Everything this man stood up there and said was truth and accuracy. You understand what I'm saying? People don't get second chances. You better show him how hungry you are.
I stress tonight to not be involved in anything that does not serve a purpose. We here on a mission. We have our goals, and that's what our focus should be on.
That same energy you put into getting here is the same energy you need to put into staying here.
Look, I'm right here. A lot of what he said was directed at us. Facts are the facts. You 4 times.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a little mad. It's like we've already come this far. Like, how are you still having some of the same issues you had in week 1?
Get your bars in order and get it right and knock him out.
I started from the bottom to go all the way to the top to drop back down all the way to the bottom again. And I know I could do a lot better.
Please.
I do want to battle this week to be able to redeem myself.
I don't give a no more. I don't care no more. Get the in order. No more
With the height of female rap right now, and me having 3 female rappers in the house, it's only right that I bring one of the best female rappers to the house to see these girls battle it out. Yep. So I'm bringing the brat with me, and I want her to tell me, out of these 2 female rappers, which one got it? Which one brought the sauce and which one didn't?
We come to the end of week 4. I told y'all yesterday that I needed 2 people to show me who is gonna make this hit list. Everybody's not gonna make this hit list this week. With that being said, this week's battle is between Naya and Amaya. I brought Brat since it's a female thing going on. I wanted to be, you know, to have a real female tell me what was going on here.
Oh, this should be good.
Yeah.
I hope these 2 girls make it all the way through their raps, because I'm not playing around this week. I'm dead ass serious. If you continue to keep doing the same thing, it's no need for you to be here.
Y'all done had a second chance, and to me, y'all don't seem like y'all really want it. Like, I remember when I wanted it back in the day when I didn't have it so bad. Mess up a performance, y'all gotta figure out what you don't like about yourselves and deal with it.
All right, so who's gonna go first? All right, Maya, let's go.
I'm not nervous about battling Amaya because I know that in some areas of her rapping, she's very weak. Like, she got bars, but when it comes to performing, she will fold under pressure.
Look, I didn't come here to shake hands and talk about the haters. I only came for my advance and to sign checkbook papers. These artists rap like they've never seen an original. Copycat is a sickness, so I stay distant and cynical. Predictable that I'ma be hip-hop's newest despicable individual. My rhymes give you formidable shivers. I'm the unstoppable killer. Don't know nobody that's iller, cause I always deliver. Just when you thought you won, I kick you to the grass. I won't be the first queen, but I will be the last.
So Amaya goes first. She's spitting, she's looking at me in my eyes, she's talking to Brat, and she's giving us that spit that I seen her spit that day with will.i.am. But she's holding something in, and she's not really letting loose.
All right.
Okay, I can't comment yet.
When I heard Amaya verse, I'm like, okay, is it my turn yet? Like, let me snap real quick. This is my second chance to prove to JD that I got it.
JD, I see it in my dreams. I know the rap game is meant for me. Best believe I could win a chain. Through it all, I promise to remain humble, stay the same, especially to the people throwing dirt on my name. Live it up like the Brat said, Afro symbol in my head, trying to get ahead, better said than unsaid. You see, grinding every day, trying to get to where I need to be. They tried to call me out, I said, we gon' see.
Hey. I feel like Naya was okay, but like the lyrical content wasn't really like as up to par as mine was. And Naya, I feel like because she yells, it makes her rap seem better.
I'm pleased that you guys spit your lyrics, you know.
Right then and there, I can see what the difference is. You know, they both can rap, but it's always about somebody else's energy. And if you're giving a little bit more energy when you rap against somebody, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna nudge yourself to the front.
All right, so I'm gonna go talk to Brat. You know, somebody's gonna make the hit list and somebody's not gonna make the hit list. I'm gonna talk to her about it, and that's what it is, all right?
So these girls did exactly what they should have done in their performance to get through their raps, did it with energy. This is what I better see every time I come in this house, every time we have something to do. No more wasting my time.
All right, so we gotta make this decision. Basically, if you're giving them a second chance, who actually looks like they wanted a second chance the most to you?
For me, it's Naya. I felt her when she was rhyming, and she seemed like she wanted worse than Queen Amaya because she's insecure. You know, I just feel like she ain't bring it.
Yeah, I think you should speak to her. See if she breaks open and tells you something else that she's insecure about.
Second chances should not be taken for granted by these kids because you don't always get them.
Well, there it is there.
Drastic times calls for drastic measures. I'm only gonna have 4 spots on this week's hit list. Let's see who makes it.
All right, so the end of week 4, this week was about knowing your audience and working as a group. Y'all started out with the prom proposals.
Then later you performed at Benjamin E. Mays High School prom.
Yes, y'all was a group, but I judged everybody individually inside that group. With that being said, I feel like the group of 3, I think y'all had the best song, all right? Let's get into this hit list. No number 5 this week. I want everybody to understand how serious this is. Number 4 today came down to Naya and Amaya.
I really don't understand. why it came down to us two.
Let me know.
Like, I feel like Eli messed up more than me. I still had the crowd participation and everything.
I mean, listen, I don't know everybody's lyrics. I can't tell what, I can just tell from a stop. From me watching, that's all I saw. So it's not really who messed up the worst. It's just what I'm watching. I felt the stop.
I feel like the difference between me and Naya, or me and Amaya, is when they messed up their lyrics, they both completely stopped on stage. I continued to put on a show, and I didn't let anybody in the crowd know that I messed up.
I let Brat come over here, and I let Brat decide who she wanted to have this number 4 space.
Everything's on the line right now. I'm not trying to go home and I have something to prove to everybody.
I feel very nervous going into this hit list. I ain't do all the work to get here for no reason, just to go home and just look like I'm trash.
At number 4 on this week's hit list is... No number 5 this week. At number 4 on this week's hit list is... Maya.
That was a blow to the ego, man. You know, to not even be number 5, like, we're not even on the board.
Amaya, you got it in you. But something inside of you is holding you back from connecting with your audience. Don't be your biggest enemy. Just let go.
Not being on a hit list definitely disappointed me a lot. I'm like never gonna be 4 or 5 again.
So Naya, when we got to the battle, you were saying all kind of about what happens in Detroit, this, that, the third. I heard you. But during the prom performance, you stumbled, and Tyler had to bail you out. And that's why you're at number 4. All right? Let's move on.
I deserve to be higher than 4. Like, I'm tired of being on the bottom. I deserve to be up.
All right, so number 3 spot on this week's hit list goes to... Eli. What did you do and what didn't you do on stage?
Halfway through my verse or so, I started to freestyle, and then I caught back in.
Thanks to Tyler.
Yes.
That's what happened. The one thing that saved you was that for some reason the crowd connected with what you was doing. Them girls was into you. And as a male artist, that's what you gotta be able to do. But you gotta work on this memorizing situation.
Yes, sir.
You gotta get this.
When it just comes down to the moment and everything, I just get in my own head, basically. I'm gonna have to work on that.
Moving forward. 2 spots left, coming down to Tyler and Sire. All right, at number 2 on this week's hit list is... Sire.
Ha 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 ha. Saya never stays at the bottom long, and I told you don't get used to it. I'm not finna go from 5 to 4, and then, no, I'll work my way up. I just jump.
Sire, you did everything you needed to do. If I have to say anything that you need to work on, you need to have more focus and more control when you perform. When you start performing, you turn into a kid, which is cool. Like I said, you did the backflip before. You just gotta figure out how to make people take you seriously on the lyric side and understand that you can perform and be hyped as a youngster.
I do agree with JD, because I think anytime that you're getting into anything, you have to take it very seriously. But Sire's 14. You always gonna get some sort of kid out of him, because he is.
Moving on. At number 1 on this week's hit list, Tyler, for the first time.
Yes, Tyler is number 1. Not surprising, stage is where she lives.
Tyler, I feel like your performance, you was the most comfortable out of everybody that performed. The one thing that stood out to me, you became a leader, both at the promposal and the prom performance. Tyler, you have been moving up every week. Now you got your number 1 spot.
Dab, dab, ring, gang, gang, gang. I was just thankful because I really worked my way up from 5 to 1.
I'll see y'all next week, and we do what we gotta do. All right.
Thank you.
This was a rocky week. A lot of them struggled. And next week, it's not gonna get any easier, so they better step it up.
I definitely felt like there were like some shots taken at me.
There were shots taken. They were taken all week. They've been taken all 4 weeks.
All the shots that have been thrown at me this week, that's part of a mental game. I feel like that's just a little bit of talk, trying to throw me off of my game.
I hope it burns your ass hard. I hope this is the fuel for your fire.
Oh, yeah. After next week, it's gonna be no doubt in anybody's mind that Eli deserved number one.
What's up?
I know Amaya has potential, but I left her off the hit list because I'm not feeling it.
What's happening?
I'm just
You in
ready.
here working? This a cute little setup.
So I'm sending the brat in to talk to her. Try to get to the bottom of this.
So tell me what's going on with you.
You're going through something.
Oh, honey, what is it? I think it's something going on in Queen Amaya's head that's keeping her mentally blocked from giving her best. I can just feel pain through her. Talk to me, baby girl. What is it?
There's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. I just hold things back.
You can't do that. You gotta let it out.
I know that my lyrics are great, and I know that I could do better. Next week, I just know that I'm gonna put more faith in myself.
Well, being in the game, you're gonna have to be able to turn it off and on. So this is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You got the tools. I need you to go to that place that you can find strength to build your confidence. She has good cadences. She has good punchlines, you know, but it don't matter what you're feeling inside. Like, you gotta give them everything you got, because this could be your very last opportunity. Whatever your insecurity is, let it go.
I feel like the rat came back to talk to me because she just needed to like pull something out of me to like get me to where I'm supposed to be. It's definitely just gonna make me go harder, and now I'm like never gonna be 4 or 5 again.
Next time on the Rap Game. This week is about style.
I'm feeling fly on him. I'm like, ooh, you got Saya in the picture. He make everybody around him look good.
Y'all know we're gonna have a battle. This battle is for number one. 1 minute round, let's go.
Let's get messy.
Child, talk about disrespectful.
Why do you got so much to say to me, Dustin? I'm not gonna listen to you because you don't stop talking.